Rich, West Wales coming up this weekend, a game that on paper you'll be much fancied for, but is it a case of for you taking the positives from that Barrow game into that one?
Yeah, certainly it's about building. For large portions of the game we was in control, and especially that first half. I think there's like a 15-minute period where we just lost the books, and they built some tempo and give away far too many penalties. Coming out of yardage, which gifted them field position. And we have to be better. We're conceding after penalties constantly. It's a theme that's happening, and something we've been addressing, but yeah, it's still happening. So again, it's something we'll show on video, and we've got to overcome that, because we're not showing enough resilience when we make an error or we give a penalty. So we have to be better in that department.
Obviously the result should follow if you get the performance right. Is that what the focus is going to be on this week, getting that performance as good as it can be, and in particular, like you say, your discipline off the ball?
Yeah, and that's the biggest area of improvement for us, discipline with the ball and without it. Far too many penalties with them coming out of yardage, and far too many good ball errors. We had opportunities to put the game to bed, and we made errors. We've still got that sort of mindset of we have to score every time we get in good ball, when we probably just got to build some pressure, and opportunities will be there for us and happen for us without trying to force them, and we're just forcing a little bit too much at the moment.
In terms of the team, is it a case of wanting to get that consistency in team selection and obviously getting that winning feeling back this week? I suppose it's tempting to try and give a few boys a shot, but is that sort of the balance you've got to find?
I think it'll be on performance. There's some boys sat on the sidelines that are ready to come in, and it'd be unfair for me if players in front of them aren't performing and they don't get a shot. So it's on the players at the moment. Like I said, I'll have a good look at it. There might be a few changes. There probably will be a few changes within the squad. Again, some players need some game time, so again, it'll be on that aspect as well. But yeah, there's competition. There's competition in the halves, hookers, wings. So if they are performing and they are doing what we want as a team, then they'll find themselves on the sideline, and then boys that have been waiting for the chance will get it.
In terms of West Wales, how do you see them as what they'll offer? Obviously a team who are continuing to try and develop in League One.
Yeah, and I think they are improving. They've gone from 100 to 100 points getting put on them to last year 50, 60. So I've no doubt that new coaching staff in there, a few new players, that they'll bring that down again. So for them, it is about development and building on each year and improving each year. So for us, it's about each game, making sure we take steps forward and we don't take steps back. And if we do that, with the performance at weekend, we won't be far off putting a good result on.
Obviously the week after there's no game, so how important is it to go into that bit of a break between fixtures with 2 points in the bag, and then you can rest up for Keighley the week after?
Personally, I'd like to continue. I would. I like the games just to flow, and so you're straight into it. You're not dwelling on things too much. But the fixtures are what they are, so we'll have a week off. Another week we'll be able to get some work into the boys on combinations and tidy a few things up that haven't been quite right in the first 2 rounds, and kick on to Keighley, because it'll be a real big game.